Let's talk about buyer's agent compensation. It used to be that the compensation for a buyer's agent was typically paid by the seller. Now, with recent regulations, the responsibility to pay for the buyer representation, the agent who represents you and protects you, the buyer, falls on you. However, the buyer's agent can still negotiate with the seller's agent to get them to contribute to that compensation, whether it's the entire amount or just a portion of it. With the new regulations, making sure that the buyer's agent gets paid is now the buyer's responsibility. Legally, you have to sign an agreement before any buyer's agent in the United States can represent you. This agreement will always state that the buyer is ultimately responsible to pay for the buyer's agent commission, not the seller. However, the seller can still pay the commission. It just has to be negotiated outside of the MLS. The new regulation does not prohibit the seller from paying the buyer's representation fee. It's something that can be negotiated on your behalf. Some sellers will choose to pay the buyer's agent compensation and some won't. You have the option to write an offer on a home where the seller agrees to pay the fee for your buyer's agent, or you can choose not to write an offer if the seller is not willing to pay for it. All commissions or compensation are always negotiable between all parties, and there has never been a traditional or customary standard commission amount. Commissions are negotiable just as who will be paying for them is negotiable. That commission can seem like a big expense, so it's really worth it to choose the right realtor to represent you. The seller's agent represents the seller. You need someone who is working on your behalf. Most experts agree that buyers who try to represent themselves often end up paying more for a home because they don't have the negotiation skills or market knowledge that an agent does. They might also miss out on finding the best home because they don't have access to all the listings and information that an agent does. Not only that, buyers who don't have a real estate expert can end up with dozens of headaches and unexpected costs and may even end up in litigation. It's a very complex process. When buyers decide to represent themselves in a real estate transaction without the expertise of a buyer's agent, they might think they're saving money, but when you consider the overall financial investment and liability involved, it's clear that having representation is crucial. According to the National Association of Realtors, homes sold directly by the owner, also known as for sale by owner, without representation tend to sell for an average of $95,000 less than homes sold with an agent. So having professional representation can make a significant difference for a seller, and it's equally beneficial for a buyer, even if you're the one paying your agent's commission. Your agent doesn't get paid until they successfully get you into your home. And here's what a great agent does for you. They will guide you towards the right home, which means starting by connecting you with a reputable mortgage loan officer so you really understand what you can afford. You don't waste your time looking at homes that are outside your budget. A great agent will also help you get a clear understanding of what your priorities and must-haves are in a home before showing you the properties. They'll research different neighborhoods and provide detailed information on things like school scores, crime rates, local amenities, and more. An experienced buyer's agent knows things you probably aren't even considering, such as traffic patterns and why certain neighborhoods are more desirable. These insights help you make informed decisions before you ever step foot in a home. Once you find your home, they'll research the market further and talk to the seller's agent about the seller's priorities. They'll also inquire if the seller is willing to pay the buyer's agent fee. This helps you write an offer that will be attractive to the seller at a price you can afford with terms you want, or decide whether to make the offer at all. Your agent will represent your offer and begin the negotiation process. A great agent will be a skilled negotiator with the expertise to compromise and create a deal that satisfies both parties. They'll negotiate aspects like rent backs, potential maintenance issues, repair requests, closing costs, and the buyer's agent compensation. Your agent will ensure you're not overpaying for the home, negotiate credits and additional terms that the seller will cover, and work to get you the best possible price and terms. Once your offer is accepted, your agent manages all the people and the processes involved to finalize the deal. They'll order inspections such as roof and pest inspections and any special inspections needed like pool or septic. They'll point out any issues that arise, coordinate appraisals, review title reports, and keep you informed and ensure that you're protected from legal liabilities. They'll also help keep your earnest money deposit safe and ensure the home closes. Yes, your agent will spend hundreds of hours working on your behalf, often behind the scenes, and they only get paid when they've succeeded and you have the keys to your new home. By agreement, you as the buyer are contractually responsible for paying this fee, but your agent will negotiate and try to get the seller to cover it. This and so much more is what a good buyer's agent will do for you and why you need one. If you're ready to move forward with finding your dream home or you're looking to sell your home, let's meet. You can call or text me, Jennifer Stewart with Simply Vegas, at 702-265-4498. I would be honored to assist you with your real estate needs.